need you to buy 5 bottles. So these girls over here, they let you buy them shots for a living. It would be like waiting in a long line to get into the Gap so you can pay a 1,000% markup to buy all the employees a pair of pants.
Tuesday morning at 5 a.m., I was arrested by the FBI. I spent Tuesday in LA County jail at $100,000. My mother signed over her house. I was released on Wednesday and ordered to appear in federal court in New York's Southern District, 10 a.m.
Lawyers. What about the other 2?
One told me money was his second favorite form of payment.
I know him.
The 5th was also taken, but he recommended I call you.
Why?
I told him I wanted someone who'd worked in the prosecutor's office and wasn't even a little bit shady. Do you know about me?
Well, I've been briefed a little by my daughter, who knows a lot about your story because her mother's a moron.
Her mother reads the tabloids.
Yeah, only on page 112. But Molly, did you commit a felony and then write a book about it?
I haven't run a game in over 2 years. Not to spoil the ending, but that's when the government raided my game and took all of my money, assuming all of it was made illegally, which it wasn't. I've been living in my mother's house in Telluride, and I wrote the book so I could start paying off debts. I just finished the press tour for the book, and I moved back to Los Angeles so I could start over. Yeah.
Well, taking a break.
Right. Well, I took a break the last 6 months. Am I supposed to be sitting all the way over here? Can you hear me from? I will find a way to pay you, Charlie. Why is the FBI arresting? I didn't know who the Russians were.
Civil poverty law center, veterans groups, but I don't think I guess.
I didn't name myself the poker princess.
Molly?
If they say they're interested in poker, you give them my number, I bet them. They end up playing in a game, I'll give you $1,000 the first time they play, $500 every time after that. Be sure to mention, these guys are all regulars.
Is this true? These guys play? My goal was to win. At what and against whom? Those were just details.
I'm all in.
What's a minor role reduction?
I'm gonna argue to the prosecutor.
Not a chance. No, not a chance. I'm letting you make that argument. I know how it works. Points correspond with the prosecutor's sentencing recommendation. You try to get a point reduction based on a variety of factors, including, say, prior criminal history, which I don't...
New York has one thing Hollywood doesn't. The Yankees. And there was one Yankee in particular that...
The napkin up, put it in a...
When do we tell them the game's gonna start?
There's a pretty long waiting list for a chair, but...
50K buy-in, blinds are 5 and... That's gonna make noise.
Here you go. Thanks a lot, Randy.